but we will do quickly the second and third movement. So we go first, we go stop, then non-stop, then stop, then one, over the back legs, same place, kizami gyakutsuki. Then other side, gyakutsuki. Turning over the back leg, kizami gyaku. Then other side. When weight shifting, then front leg starting and keep the heel on the floor. So keep the central axis. So this is how we step backward, and it's very important for changing the distance. So the first motion is front leg pushing, then we transfer to the back leg, then step backward and go to the neighbors. But we need to understand the spinning is not only over the central axis, but sometimes we use the side axis for turning, and we will see this after in Heian Nidan. We will do this, so we will understand that there is different types of turning and different axes we use and different part of the foot we use. Sometimes we use the ball of the foot, sometimes the heel for turning, and this creates different connections in our body. Of course, I don't have space, so it will be elevator mix between Pinan, Shodan and Heian Nidan. But think about the different axes. So the first movement will be from Shizentai. So Shizentai, use the impulse from the floor, then this impulse will raise your arms. So we have first motion starting from the right foot. This is the first motion. Second motion we will do turning over the right axis in Neko Ashidachi. Then same, we go forward. So I will explain later. But use the right axis to turn. So this hip stays at the same place, other hip moves back. So this is the axis, we go back. But this creates this spinning power. Are you ready? We start. I will do opposite. To the left we go right foot starting itch. Then use your right axis to turn ni, san. And other side, itch. Neko ashi ni, san. Other side, itch. Nip, san. Change. Itch. Nip, san. Change. Itch. Nip. San. Change. Itch. Nip. San. Change. Ni. San. Itch. Nip. San. Itch. Nip. San. Itch. Nip. San. Yame. Hey, relax. Okay, we will do the same, just the last movement will be with Yoriashi. So we start 1, 2, then Yoriashi. 1, 2, then Yoriashi. But use this line for turning, then this compression for, again, hand me. Are you ready? Itch. Ni, san, itch, nip, san, itch, nip, san, itch, nip, san, itch, 1、2、3、1、2、3。はい、やべえ。Now, relax. Next, we will do first two movements in Nekwashi Dachi. And we will use different axes to turn. So first one is Hanmi. Next one, Shomen Dachi. Next one, Kensui. But now for the second movement, we use the front axis. This front axis we use to turn. Not back axis, but front axis. So this hip is going forward. And then Yoriashi. Again, I will show you. That's the first movement. The hips are Hanmi, then second one, Shomen, then Yoriashi, then Hanmi again. Yoi. We start together. Nekwashi 1, Hanmi, Shomen, Hanmi. Hanmi, Shomen, Hanmi. Hanmi, Shomen, Hanmi. Hanmi, Shomen, Hanmi. 1、2、3。1、2、3。Probably it's hard for you to change the habit because we do only all the time we do Heian Nidan in Kokutsudachi. But with this changing of the stance to understand better what we do in Kokutsudachi. So to understand better when we turn right axis or left axis. So now we do Nekwashi, and Nekwashi is the same. It's the same Hanmi, then we have Shomen Dachi, then we have Hanmi Dachi. Same we have in Kokutsudachi. So first Kokutsudachi is Hanmi, then we have Shomen, then again Hanmi, Hanmi, Shomen, Hanmi. So Kokutsudachi, we have the same movement. Then, and now with we will do one more exercise with different stances, and then we do in Kokutsudachi, because we need more understanding for which hip we use for which axis we use. And the next will be first movement in Kokutsudachi. Next move, this is Hanmi position. Then next will be one line Zenkutsudachi, just back leg push forward, Shomen. But now we use the front hip to turn. So the left axis we use. After Kokutsudachi, use the left axis and back hip pushing forward. So the power goes forward. Then you can use Zenkutsudachi Hanmi. Ready? 1. Then Zenkutsudachi. Then Hanmi. Then other side. Kokutsudachi, Zenkutsu, then Hanmi. Kokutsu, Zenkutsu, Hanmi. Kokutsu, Zenkutsu, Hanmi. 1. Kokutsudachi, Zenkutsu, 2、3。1、2、3。Once we have Hanmi, but impulse is same impulse from this leg, and then return to Hanmi. Then back leg push, Shomen Dachi. Then Hanmi. other side. Hanmi, shomen, hanmi. Then hanmi, shomen, hanmi. Hanmi, shomen, hanmi. Ready? We do together. Koku dachi ich. Senkt ni, shomen. Hanmi. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. We use the front, the left axis for turning. So the back hip is going forward. So front hip is the axis of turning. Then for the next motion, it's again the front hip is the axis. So this hip goes back and we do the next motion. So it's the same as we do Kizamitsuki, Gyakutsuki in Zenkutsudachi. It's the same. And it is the same in Kokutsudachi. When we do Kokutsudachi, we have same hanmi, then use the front axis, front hip to do the next motion, and again the front axis for the next motion. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ich, ni, san. So this is the motion. And we go. I will try to count slowly. Yoi. Kokutsudachi. Ich. Ni. San. Change. Ich. Ni. San. And change. Ich. Ni. San. Then change. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. So one count, second and third movement, one count, quickly. Hey, ready? Ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni. The Gyaku Uchuke part is also important, which axis we use. And to understand it better, we will use from Nekwashi-dachi, turning on the heel, then back leg pushing. So this is the axis of rotating. So this hip is going forward. We turn on the heel. If we start from Kokutsudachi, then we push forward. This is the first Gyaku Uchuke is pushing forward. Then Maegeri Gyakutsuki we have, and the next one we use this axis. So this hip goes back. So using the back leg axis, so this hip goes back. We pull back. Then same, we continue. But two different types of doing Gyaku Hanmi we have in Heian Nidan. And we will practice the first one. So from here, turn on the heel and back leg push forward. Then Maegeri Gyakutsuki. Then next, front hip pull back. Use the left axis, front hip pull back. Then Maegeri Gyakutsuki. And again, back leg push forward. Ich. Then Maegeri Gyakutsuki. Then use the left axis, front hip pull back, and don't open to the side. Keep front hip squeezed. This is yame. This is in Japanese the word is shime. Shime means close. Close the door is door no shimete kudasai. So this hip bone is like a door, and this is the axis of the door. So we shut the door and open the door. But this is the hip joint closes, then hip joint opens, hip joint closes. And one more time we do. いい構え。Push forward, itch. Then 前蹴り逆突き。Then front hip pull back, knee. Pull back, then 前蹴り逆突き。And one more time. You do. And also about the front hip close. Why important? First we have this gyaku hanmi going forward gyaku hanmi. Then this position is important for the next technique to go without extra movement. If we are like this, then maegeri difficult. And same when we go next gyaku hanmi, this gyaku hanmi, keep this leg pushing forward, so not pushing to the side. And one more time, try. Hey, push forward, hitch, then maegeri gyakutsuki, knee, then maegeri gyakutsuki. Just wait to unmute you all. Hey, os. Thank you very much for coming today.